guys, it's Melanie and welcome to today's video. I am so excited for this video and a little bit bittersweet because this is basically the end of my entire moving diaries series. I brought you guys along with me about 5 months ago when I moved into my first like official apartment that's not a dorm or college apartment. It is pretty much complete with all of the DIY and decorating, and I'm so excited to show you guys all of it. I'm gonna try to say where everything's from, but if I miss anything, drop a comment and I will respond to you. I will say that most of it is thrifted, and if it's not thrifted, probably Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, or Target. Other than that, let's get straight into my full apartment tour.
Two.
You press?
Yeah, it's recording.
Hi guys, and welcome to my apartment. Come with me. A more in-depth tour of everything, so I guess we'll start off here. Our couch is from Living Spaces. These pillows were from Marshall's, but I changed the covers. These ones are just from Amazon, and then I crocheted all three of these different pillows. These huge floating shelves are something I saw on Pinterest and I knew I wanted for my first apartment. So I got these from IKEA. They're actually 4 separate shelves, and we tried to like line them up so that they'd just be super long and take up the entire wall, which was actually so hard to do. It took like 2 days because it was just so much measuring, and you can see here and here that they're like a little bit off. But we have this plant up here that will hopefully cover it once it grows. On to everything on the shelves, which I'm gonna try to do this rapid speed. I will say all of the books are either thrifted or books that I like brought from home. This frame up here is from Marshall's. So is that little like bowl thing. These 2 trinkets were thrifted. This frame was from Michael's, I think, and I did a little DIY with these like photo strips. Planters from Marshall's. These 2 frames over here were thrifted, and then these 2 little candlesticks were also thrifted. This pot was thrifted. These 2 frames are IKEA. This little bowl is actually Daiso. These 2 cups are from a garage sale. This frame over here was thrifted. Little ball lamp thing is from IKEA. And then I also have my YouTube plaque up here. We also have like these little side tables that are just those really cheap ones from IKEA. They were like $10 each. But I have these little baskets that I got from Marshall's, and I can just put stuff we need to hide in there. Then I have this tray and basket. This is kind of like my side of the couch. These both were thrifted. I have some thrifted books on there. I have my little like candy jar because we're adults. The lamp is from Amazon. These curtains right here, these ones are IKEA, the lace ones, and then these like faux linen ones are from Amazon, and then I made these little curtain pullbacks. This is like one of the only pieces of furniture I brought from my home room, so it's been with me for a long time. It's this ladder shelf. I'm pretty sure it's from IKEA. I just have a bunch of different blankets folded on it. I have these 2 baskets that are kind of holding like my current crochet project. I have some books I thrifted, a little chess set I thrifted, this little frame of Alex and I. And then up here I have some other frames. This one is from Marshall's. This one is thrifted. This was like the first plant that we got for our apartment. The plant stand was from like TJ Maxx or Marshall's. Then facing this way, we just have our Roku TV. This TV console that we actually got from Facebook Marketplace for like 50 bucks. It's kind of nice because it has a decent amount of storage here. I just have like very random things in here. Modem, stationary stuff, Alex's switches in here, laptop and iPad here, nail polish and like different chargers. This is where our modem is, and then I have some thrifted books that I thought were pretty. Over here we have this coffee table. I got this used from Amazon, and it's pretty cool because you can raise it. So if you're sitting at the couch and working or eating, we like to raise it up, but it also has more storage, which honestly nothing in here is super important. It's a lot of my like crochet stuff, and I guess I have a bunch of We're Not Really Strangers. And then right on top of this coffee table, I have this book. It's a Vogue sewing book that I got from an estate sale. This is like a knitting book from the thrift store. And then this was thrifted, this little like fish tray. I have some coasters. These are from IKEA. They literally don't work. I have these like random watches that I got from the thrift store laying out here. These are the ones I like don't wear. On this side we have the second side table, also from IKEA. Also has this little basket. This one has all of my like frames and nails and stuff that are not in use right now. I have this massive book, and then on top I just have random stuff, my speaker, tissues. This lamp is from IKEA. Looking over to our kitchen a bit, which is basically connected to our living room. 2 bar stool chairs were from Amazon. They were also used, so they were a little bit cheaper. And then I have these 2 little wicker placemats from IKEA. Over here, I have some of my like grains and pastas kept kind of as like decoration and storage. I have this little shelf from IKEA that I have little trinkets on, and then I actually made this piece of art with oil pastels. Honestly, I am in love with the kitchen here. I think it was a huge selling point when choosing this apartment. I love the huge cabinets up here. They're not very organized. There's literally so much storage. This backsplash used to look pretty different. If you saw the rest of my moving diary stuff, you would have seen it in the beginning. It was very modern gray, which isn't exactly my thing. I actually added these peel and stick tiles, not directly to the backsplash, but I put them on poster boards that I command stripped to the wall. So those have been up and they've been holding up really well so far. We have all of our cutting boards over here, and I have a lot of different like cookbooks that I thrifted. I have some art. All of these were thrifted, but these 2 were from Marshalls. This is thrifted just to hold my spatulas. I also changed out all the outlet covers in here to like add a bit. This is also peel and stick tile, but it's like vinyl. And I have this little frame that was thrifted. Knives from Marshalls. I think most of this is from Target. Painted this myself. Oil dispenser is from Marshalls. And then I have a thrifted frame with thrifted art in it. I think this is actually supposed to be a charcuterie board. It was from my mom as a Christmas present, but we kind of use it just as like decor, I guess. On top of that, I just have my candle warmer, which was from Marshalls. These 2 little trinkets were thrifted, and then in the corner I just have air fryer and an espresso. And then this is our fridge. I actually love our fridge so much. I had so much fun decorating it with all these little magnets. I'm losing my voice.
You're doing good.
I'm ready to continue on. Right over here in our entryway, I have like this empty frame that I got from a garage sale. I wanted to put something inside it, like if I had like a basket or some kind of like 3-dimensional art, but I just have not gotten there yet. So right now it's just an empty frame. I love this section of the apartment. It turned out exactly like I wanted it to. I feel like this was a very Pinterest inspired thing that I had in my mind also. I wanted a table exactly like this, and this was honestly like the best purchase probably in this whole apartment. We found on Facebook Marketplace for only $20. It also came with different chairs that we no longer have. This is exactly what I wanted, and I feel like it fits our space perfectly. These 2 chairs are from Amazon. They're kind of like mismatched with the bar stool chairs because they're also rattan, and they're kind of similar vibe but in different fonts. Like they're just a little bit different. On the table I just have this little thrifted candlestick. This is thrifted too. It's kind of like a catch-all tray, but I honestly use it a lot when I'm sewing to like hold scraps, or not just sewing, like any crafts I guess. This frame was thrifted. The art in it was from a garage sale. It was like a print. And then hanging above it we have a little lantern. This was from IKEA. Over here, you guys may have seen this. This is like my pride and joy. I absolutely love this section. Just our little coffee station. I make my coffee here every single morning and sometimes twice a day too. This little station thing I got from Amazon. Clock up here from Target. Some of our aprons over here have these little jars that I filled with different coffee syrups. I love these. These are from Amazon. Have these jars that hold different coffee beans and sugar. Those are from Marshalls. I get a lot of questions about this espresso machine. Alex actually got it for me, but it's the brand Swan and I love it. I used to only use my Nespresso to make coffee, which is really quick, but I like this because I can try out different beans and I feel like a little barista at home using it. Water kettle is from Amazon. I like matchy vibe even with the clock, and then the espresso machine. They're all cream and kind of have like a retro look to it. Then I have this little frame that was thrifted. This was from Anthropologie. I also have this espresso cup that I got from Art Market in Seattle. And then down here I have all of our little coffee cups and mason jars. I also have some different hand painted mugs over there. And then in here, honestly, just more coffee supplies. All right, now this is kind of like our entryway. It's what you see right when you come in, and it definitely takes up the biggest wall space in our apartment, so I feel like this is the center of attention. And I love a good frame wall, so that is exactly what I did here. I honestly love how it turned out. I'm gonna speed round go over where all the frames are from, but most of them are thrifted. I have this little, it's like a tin shopping bag. This was thrifted. I have this miniature chair that I use as a plant stand. I thrifted that. This piece of art was thrifted. This little wall stand thing is thrifted. I'm trying to find the perfect plant to stay up here, but the lighting is so bad that I've killed 2 plants that I tried to keep. These 2 frames were thrifted. This frame was from Home Goods, but the art in it was from a garage sale. This octagon art thrifted. This clock thing was also thrifted. This tiny little one was thrifted, but I painted over it. Oval one was from Marshall's. This sign is from my grandma. Piece of art was from a garage sale. This little candlestick thing was from the thrift store. And then this piece of art was also from the thrift store. Oh my gosh, and how could I forget? This ginormous mirror. This is like up there with the Facebook Marketplace table for the best piece in this apartment. But this mirror we thrifted. We found it on one of our first thrifting sessions when we came here. And this huge, beautiful mirror was only $30. It was a pain in the butt to figure out how to hang it. We were really nervous about it because it's really heavy, but she's been out there for 5 months now, and I love this as a centerpiece. I think it's beautiful and it opens up the space a lot. Now over here, this is some shoe storage. Just have some of our shoes in here, and then I have these little baskets that have very random things like batteries and screwdriver and stuff. This storage was from Amazon. And then on top of it, I have some different thrifted books. These are my dried flowers from graduating college. I have this tray that was from Marshall, and then all of the glassware on top of it is thrifted that I use to like just hold keys and random stuff. Now we're making our way down our hallway. I honestly didn't expect to decorate it as much as I did, but I really like how it turned out. Starting off, we have this beautiful long rug from Marshall's. I have this big ficus here that needs a grow light because we also get no light over here. I have this tiny shelf I thrifted for a couple bucks, and then honestly all of these little trinkets besides this perfume from my friend from the thrift store. Is the lighting tough over here? In our hallway we have 2 different doors. This one goes to storage space, kind of organized in here. Over here, this is just our washer and dryer. And then right here, I have this painting from Target. And then this little one was thrifted, honestly, ages ago. Like I found it in my room at home and I do not remember when I bought it. This is actually really funny. I got this shelf on Facebook Marketplace. I did not look at the dimensions. Like I genuinely thought it was gonna be like this big, but it's fine because I made it work. And I really like how it looks here actually. In these 2 little drawer cabinet thingies, we just have like dryer sheets and color catchers. Kind of decorated it with little frames, but also painting stuff. On the side, I have these 2 little mirrors that I thrifted. And then down here, I have this, I don't know what this is called, this like rod thing. It has this little thing, supposed to be a planner. I have my Trader Joe's bag that I embroidered, and then I hung a little piece of art. This gold rod and all the like clips and stuff was all from IKEA. And now into our bathroom. Welcome to the bathroom. It's honestly like really large. Above the toilet is this light wood stand, was just from Amazon. I have a bunch of hair supplies. This bin is from Target. These are both thrifted. And I have this little tray that was from an estate sale. Candle from Target. I have this little, I have catch-alls everywhere. And then on the top, pretty much everything up here was thrifted. And this little frame back here is from Target. In this corner here, I have like 2 little pieces of art. This is Marshall's. Oh, actually they're both Marshall's again. Over here in the shower, these sticky rack things hold all the products, and these were both from Marshall. Bath mats that we have in here, we have 2 because there's so much floor space. Those were also both from Marshall. Down here, I have these curtains because underneath it was just like open before, and we hide a bunch of stuff down there like toilet paper and paper towels. I sewed all these curtains from an old tablecloth that I thrifted. This lamp was from Home Goods. This painting was from an estate sale. This tray was Marshall's. These 2 things, I have like cotton pads and Q-tips in. Both these jars were thrifted. And then I have this toothbrush holder that I painted. This little storage thing and this mirror were both from Marshall's also. And then this is really nice because it's like a medicine cabinet too. This is where we store kind of all of our skincare stuff. Like everything turned into a frame wall in my apartment. All of the art here, besides this one, were from the thrift store. This little basket down here that we use for dirty towels. This little like hanger, those were both from Marshall's. Oh, also both of these floating shelves were also from Marshall's. Actually, everything on here was thrifted. All right, welcome to the bedroom. This This bed was from Amazon, and the mattress and most of the bedding, and honestly it's been so comfy. These striped pillowcases were actually from IKEA though, and then this quilted one was thrifted. The bed does have like under bed storage, but it's honestly not great. It's really like dinky. I have two mismatched nightstand tables. This is part of the reason that was like holding me back from filming this video, because I have a lot of unfinished projects that I still want to work on, but it will be finished at some point. This is like a half-standed nightstand table from Facebook Marketplace for $5. This lamp is from Target. This nightstand table was thrifted. Frame was thrifted, and then the two sconces were from Amazon. I just use rechargeable light bulbs, so those are pretty handy. Over here, we have both of our desks. My desk is IKEA, but I got it from Facebook Marketplace. This big mirror is thrifted, and then all the little like glass trays, cups that I use to hold makeup brushes and stuff were all from the thrift store. And this is Alex's desk. Funny story, both of our chairs are from TikTok shop. They're like the crisscross ones. They accidentally sent me two. And now we have matching crisscross chairs. Both of these pieces were also thrifted. I think they match perfectly together, but I got them at totally different thrift stores and times. In this section over here, I have my little floating bookshelves. I had these in my room at home and I love them. Everything here was thrifted too. And then this is our walk-in closet. Is honestly overflowing with clothes. A pretty big closet. It came with all of the bars already installed. I put in this 8-cube shelf down here that has bins that hold even more clothes. We have racks on the bottom over here that hold all of our shoes. I also have this rack over here, and then I have this just hung on the door, opens up, and it holds all of my jewelry. The last area we have is the patio. So our patio is pretty small. We like to come out here, sometimes eat, sometimes drink coffee, but it's nice to have this little section. I have a whole video when I decorated this patio too, if you want to see that. This plant stand is from Amazon. These two rocking chairs that I thrifted. This one's Alex's, this one's mine. It's like a mini one. And then this little table is just from IKEA. I eventually want to mosaic the top of it. That's another project I've been holding off on. Alright guys, that's the end of my full apartment tour. So bittersweet being here and finishing off this whole moving diary series. I hope I mentioned where everything's from, but if I forgot anything, just let me know in the comments. But other than that, thank you guys so much for being here, for being with me on this entire journey of moving into my first ever apartment and furnishing all of it. I truly would not be here without you guys. So thank you so much, and thank you for joining me. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.
Yay!